Hello and welcome to Massive Metro TV. I am Nkululeko Nkewu and we're bringing you today throwback conversations. And today we are in Dayveton, the home of the famous Ujabu Mahlangu. But today it's not about him. It is about the main man, former Kaizer Chiefs and Bafana star Junior Khanye. We'll chat to him about his career and the career that wants him to be, even though it started off promisingly. Let's go inside and speak to the man. So Kuluma career, we'll talk about you and your career and why it went on a downward spiral. And mhlambe what are you currently doing? But asqale ngale ndaba yokuthi you've been talking a lot about the Kaizer Chiefs. It's been 5 seasons since Kaizer Chiefs won anything. What has been your thoughts? When's a good team? Is this the same team that you played for in about 2004, 5, 6?
My brother, I've grown up with Kaizer Chiefs. I'm Mtana Wadapa. Kaizer Chiefs is a club whereby young Tata from nowhere. Young nigga platform from development. I played 2000. February I was joining Kaizer Chiefs 2000. Yeah. I was 15 years.
You were very young.
15 years.
You were very young.
I played 2 seasons with development. Senior side, 17 years I was playing my first game with senior side. Yeah, Kaizer Chiefs my brother, I understand the philosophy ya le club. Enhle ke indlela barana ngayo structure sa le club. Na the way benza ngakhona manje. For me it's totally different my brother. Yeah, because of Kaizer Chiefs, like it or not, it can lose the way lose ngakhona kube na 5 seasons without getting any trophy or anything. It will remain bigger.
Ucabanga ukuthi mhlambe kuyini abayenza wrong or that they were doing correct? Remember that when you played ngabo 2004, 2005, they were back-to-back league champions.
Yeah, true.
And it under Uted Dimitru until he resigned. And rest in peace to Uted Dimitru. Kuyini mhlambe abayenza wrong manje?
My brother, the development structure Kaizer Chiefs be very solid.
Sure.
In order for you by then to play for Kaizer Chiefs, you need to be extremely talented. Which could be like extraordinary. Umuntu should be bangathatha noma bani. Number 1 Farouk Khan. Currently the
remember one of the legendary developers of football.
Yeah, the director of
the Stars of Africa Academy.
One of the best coaches was who identified talent in Polish.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because he was running the structure. I'm myself, the formerly Jabu Mahlangu formerly Bule. Tabiso Skapi Malatsi, Itumele Nkune. We were produced by FARO. Yeah, so the structure was very strong. So the senior side, the competition is very tough. But when Kaizer Chiefs by then. As we were signing a contract from development, we used to play with the senior side every Wednesday, the program. And it was tough because Farouk give him feedback individual.
Okay, there were individual reports for every player, so, and every Wednesday you were playing against the first team. Yeah, and the Kaizer Chiefs being angry by then. Okay. Each one of us, Mangabe was the performance, there was being according to Manje, a player, a player, more than a year they produce. You could be signed today in 3 days, given a clearance. It was tough. Kaizer Chiefs maintain. Maintain it. We took already last week 3 goals. It was not an issue. Into be important. Kaizer Chiefs you only good as your last game. Yeah, absolutely. We took already last week. How many goals or performing? It was not the matter. So, maskuluma ngamanje that. Are you suspecting that abasahambe ngaleyo ndlela leyo has that changed and kumele benzeni vele nje ukuthi babuyele back to those glory days?
My brother, masikhuluma ngamanje truly speaking Kaizer Chiefs kune totally different. Mawungathi uyabheka abantu abarun structure Kaizer Chiefs, I don't know ukuthi banolejable kangakanani because when did last Kaizer Chiefs produce a player any young
player and so from their own development?
Even signing player to another team. I'm signing is not up to date, my brother.
Sure.
Because looking at Ubano kunabantu laba bana who's playing at the performer, as example. The contester as the player of the season in this coming Ulama season.
Yeah, obviously it's been from other teams.
Yeah.
The Skulumanga players, our Manyama teams throughout the 5 seasons, not from Kaizer Chiefs, because naturally, if you're not number 1, if you're not number 2, number 3, you will not have a player of the season, generally speaking.
True. And the Kaizer Chiefs, it's South African crowd pool.
Sure, obviously.
Max struggle, Kaizer Chiefs national team struggle. It's very, very difficult, my brother. And now, they just signing a player and will perform 6 games in other team. Kaizer Chiefs, I respect him a lot. And
sure.
But definitely sure they need to restructure structure management. Bobby need assistant obviously it's not gonna be easy to, but they must give him another position whereby yes, through experience it's been a while. But whereby they need to identify one of the Chiefs maybe a scouts.
Sure.
Like before, Tina was a person Bennett Meklamakulu.
I've heard you talk about Mahlubi.
Yeah, Mahlubi is the guy who identified me, Jabu Mahlang Skapi, Amaplana, Michael Kambule, Polendlanya.
Sure. Nice.
Yeah, who were recruited to Kaizer Chiefs.
Wow.
So the guy, I think Kaizer Chiefs, they need to go back and do the thing whereby they will identify maybe a couple of scouts, maybe 4 former players that they were playing there. The search of Thabo Moki, Dr. Khumalo,
sure.
As example, abazokwazi to identify talent. Set people like Mahlubi and Metro Makulu as well, give him that platform. And Kaizer Chiefs is nation. I see so many foreigners at Kaizer Chiefs nowadays, which is in Tobeng Ayazmina. Maushala, which is as a foreigner in past. You needed to be times 7.
Yeah, exceptional talent.
Yeah. Because there's no way to bring Katsanding up while you can the salary Katsand, you can promote 5 exciting players. We polish. Because I'm sorry we show so much problem. But mailing a reason don't. Idlale role enkulu to bring these foreigners back in the next. And ending so much.
Yeah, I mean it's not a controversial thing that you're saying, because you only allowed 5 players as the foreign players. And if you're gonna bring 5 players from different countries, some of them have been lovely. We've had Abo Musona in this country. We have had Abo Rafael Chuku in this country. So we've had some of the best foreigners.
Yeah, true.
So, but you must have the best in their own countries to add value to your team.
True. You cannot just bring anyone wide around in this country. There's talent, it's proven. But you go up Africa, you bring in different. That player might figure out to Iba ordinary. And my brother, I'm sorry to say this in social statement. And in Iba cool Kaizer Chiefs, my brother. Honestly speaking, Kaizer Chiefs is a club whereby they've got so many sponsors. The foundation of the club sponsors the club whereby sponsors they play a big role. So if Kaizer Chiefs is not winning, it's like parting cool, because sponsors I know they're complaining. They're losing so many in nowadays many supporters now, they're supporting Sundowns Paris. Engbazi abanye mina.
Amajita okhule Kaizer Chiefs supporters.
Yeah, engbazi yo mina.
Sure.
Yabona bangalile. Mabrother mele bashintshe ukwenza kakhulu ngoba it's very, very tough. Imagine when did last Kaizer Chiefs keep playing for Jabu Mahlang.
I mean, that's always been the argument. They are no longer producing. Nkululeko Nkewu, of course, is one of the best in the country. True. And is coming through the ranks as well.
Yeah, Thabo Moki as well. Yeah. When did last Kaizer Chiefs produce such players? It shows good development structure.
There is a lag.
Yeah, and management is identifying. Look at the players now. I'm sorry, we show Manyama perform at Cape Town City. Come Kaizer Chiefs, one of the West signing. I'm sorry, Kaizer Chiefs, they must need baqabange kaningi makumele basayina ama players angeke player perform isizini kwa whatever kumaZulu whatever afani Kaizer Chiefs namaZulu the way izinto zingakhona lapha iChiefs la idlala khona there's always a home ground because of the support that they getting to akunakuthi it's a away game or for them.
I mean, I can understand your passion. Of course, this is about you more than it is about Kaizer Chiefs, but we had to ask you Kaizer Chiefs, and of course it's been horrible for Kaizer Chiefs fans. Now let's talk about you. I understand, Wuti, you were part of the Toulon tournament. The Toulon tournament is one of the biggest tournaments in the world for under 20 young players. you played in and the reason why I ask you about this is because we recently had Amajite under 20 playing at the World Cup and not performing. When you played in the Toulon tournament in 2005 as an under 20 young man, what did you learn from it? I know that you guys only won one game against Japan, only scored 1 goal in 3 matches, for example. Is there a progress in South Africa? What is the lag with young players in South Africa when it comes to the international stage?
My brother, I'll be honest to you. In South Africa, we destroy, man. I need to raise that. We quickly to point fingers. We lost so many talent. The likes of Maspusane Zongo, Banning, I'm one of them, whereby ingosi yakho mabrother mangabe ikuhlupha endlini awuyixoshi awuyibulali unendlela eshangayo la in South Africa we tend to focus into wrong kakhulu mabrother ngizoyibeka straight mhlambe iToulon tournament experience engayifunda kusho ukuthi the experience engengayithola in that tournament in South Africa truly speaking my brother it's very very easy kusho ukuthi njengoba ngisho this thing yama ayiqala ngama namhlanje okanye this thing of bringing a lot of foreigners.
Ayanda wakes up every morning at 4 a.m. She gets ready to leave for work at 5 a.m. to catch the nearest taxi to work. Ayanda manages to catch up on the latest music, adverts, programming, as well as strategic elements that are targeted to her based on her purchasing decisions.
Those players, they closing a channel for these couple of players.
Space for young players to perform.
Yeah. And in most teams, we are one of the this experience. They win.
Don't trust young players.
Yeah, there's a say you cannot win a league or any trophy with young players. And yes, owners are amaning at any this thing which I cannot because of franchise the club lose the state chance and my youngster. My brother look, under 20.
Yeah.
They be currently much. Many players they're not playing regularly.
Yeah, in the Absa Premiership, of course, most of them they play in the multi-trust challenge.
You understand?
Most of them don't get any sniff in their own team.
Truly speaking, and those players, the team that they were playing against, Argentina. If you listen and
yeah, it was Argentina, Portugal, and South Korea.
Yeah,
and they only got 1 point, a draw, unfortunately.
Well, I understand, and look at the standard. We very comfort. It's a good comfort zone. We were there just to add numbers. Let's be honest.
No, obviously, yeah, obviously.
And it's very very painful. It's been a while now saying building, and most of the talent owners because of good spaces because of these foreign people and Abafana team they don't want to give youngsters.
Would you give youngsters a chance if you were the owner of a club? When run the club yako, would you, Junior Khanye, trust in 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds to be able to take them to the next level? Would you not see it as a risky thing to play with the young players?
Why do you have a development in South Africa? Yeah, development.
Sure.
Kaizer Chiefs got development, Sundowns got development.
Under 19.
And then it means the investment, they have to go to school, they have to go in the need for these kids. So why do you have a structure? We understand.
Yeah.
This is a South African, future South African.
Yeah.
So if you say to them, I'm not going to trust the youngster, why do you have? Because in the age restriction, I mean, MTC, it's Sundowns like if you're 16 I'm under 16, the MTC. You understand that unless on a contract to the senior side, it's when I told game time you can come and play with them.
Yeah.
But mostly it's 16 years and stuff. By the way, from a comfort zone. But I told you experience we understand.
Yeah.
So me as a club owners, I need to be doing yes for them as well, but for the nation as well, as South Africans. Because when we lose together. So now we all understand. Because when they
do you quickly wrapping up this point, you're under 20 because now we product your youth and you played in international tournaments for South Africa at under 20 level. Do you think that we have good enough young human beings that can be able to compete? Can they be able to compete and win an under 20 World Cup or an under 17 World Cup?
Yeah, my brother, truly speaking, we can compete. There's nothing, we've got the talent in South Africa, natural. We're similar like Brazil or Spain. We are a country with a place of talent. Talent.
I mean, we're comfortable on the ball. We can be intimate with the ball.
We need to restructure our development just come on senior side.
Sure.
Because there's no way calling players in the senior side whereby you can't rep. Let's do structure some youth development in South Africans. It's under 13, under 15, under 17, under 20, under 23. Senior side, it be simple for senior side coach. And when we need to have a philosophy, we cannot call Stuart Baxter as English playing typical English football, and then you have under 20, under 23
with a different coach.
You understand?
I understand.
The philosophy. It must be they must call about support about 10 about Farukhan
no,
with the same structure whereby young Abu Sembata. It philosophical that ball. Young about polish the talent because you need to polish. Now then to get inside kingdom we cannot destroy my brother. Then to able the country. With there are many players today kill themselves because of abanye end up about phuza kakhulu.
Awucabanga ukuthi mhlambe they would stand a better opportunity to play kuma clubs wabo uma ngabe they were better than the foreign players. Remember, Ujabu played as a young player, Gifler played as a young player, Usipo Nunes played as a young player, just because only on the basis that he was good enough. The age now you played when you were 13 years old against Abandabana 19, 20 years old, 21 years old. So is it not because of the fact that the young players are good enough, are not good enough? That's why they're not able to kick out foreign players kuma starting 11.
Yeah, some ngendlela esesenza ngayo. You might find out ukuthi umfana une natural talent. Akatholi istructure. Ishuthi the coach indlela okucoachwa. Uthola ukuthi ayibi properly.
Yeah.
Makafika to the highest level, uthola ukuthi when he compete technically is not good. He's got the talent in Iyafuna. He's doing well in PSL or wherever, MDC. When he goes there, tactical is not awareness. You understand? Ilonto le say yenza ukuthi manje silibukeke ordinary. Because the team is the teamwork. Mandlala lapha yes individual talent I need mara teamwork. If technically and tactically about 8 of you go starting 11 or 7 of you 6 and equal tactically good or technical good. I even a balance.
Yeah, obviously.
I even balance. Yeah, so definitely dlale role enkulu njengoba ngisho mabrother. Indlela yama team all the team in PSL are run structure ngayo. It gives them a coach a headache, especially with them under 20. Ngaba play mabo Thabo Senong yes. Banayo keep blame that they can do, but as well as teams nabo ngicela bathatha ama blame because you cannot go to bring a coach whereby I mean the team as Nisho maybe been a philosophy like Kaizer Chiefs mina ngwazi you. Kaizer Chiefs when we lost it passed. Uthed Dimitro mina coach Uthed Dimitro.
Obviously, yeah, he had very nice things to say about you.
Yeah, Uthed Dimitro we could lose by then maybe 7-0. Behind if you play well because it make reference to other games to come.
Sure.
And it make a picture with who's okay. Who can I keep in my team? Who must I bring? Yeah, who must I promote? You understand? So Mauzo Liwa, like we in a scrapey. I'm not direction, like Kaizer Chiefs recently. I'm sorry, good thing we had a bit.
Yeah.
You cannot take Kaizer Chiefs, but the 30 league was Stuart Baxter 2010-11.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed, even if they won the league. I'm going to Polska Robo maturity defender. Very disappointed. Crosses, crosses. It's hopeful football. What if you told the team as of match? So in South Africa, we need to go back. We're comfortable. We're very skillful.
Sure.
Me na joba ngisho coach being freedom. Marin child we need the results. You play under instruction mara mfunu express.
Yeah.
So we need to have a philosophy in session as South Africa, please, starting from Kaizer Chiefs in South African football as a whole. Mele babe nekanda like body. Max over muno ubuntu wenyawo, the whole body will function. So my brother, I'm sorry, foundation is very important.
The Shield Ultimate Football Player Experience. Following 2 successful years, Shield is on the move again with the 3rd season of Shield Sibonise Idiski, and this year they're going even bigger. As Shield, Massive Metro and Massive Media was on the lookout for the next Ultimate Football Player. We paid a visit to Boston Media House to search for the ultimate football player. We also had a celebrity football icon guest, Jabu Mahlangu, as he was the judge being on the lookout for the ultimate player.
In South Africa, Shield uzothola opportunity yokuthi aye Chelsea and trial with Chelsea FC. If he doesn't make it in Chelsea, he'll sign a professional contract with Orlando Pirates.
So be on the lookout for the Shield Football Ultimate Player Experience.
Welcome back. We're still in Dayveton chatting to Junior Khanye, former Bafana Bafana and Kaizer Chiefs player. We're enjoying ourselves at the Chisanyama Escodi. Junior, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about was the career yako. I mean, you were supposed to be the replacement of Jabu Mahlangu, and I thought that was too much pressure for you. Do you feel the same way, Uguti? Now it was too much pressure for you to be regarded as the next Jabu Mahlangu coming from Dayveton as well?
My brother, look, as a replacement for Jabu Mahlangu, I've said it mouthful to people. Junior Khanye.
Yeah.
Jabu Mahlangu from the pool, Jabu Mahlangu.
Yeah.
So I didn't see myself as a replacement because being Uchabu, I respect him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but Kumbula, you had the same hairstyle, you came from the same neighborhood, you came at Chiefs around the same time, 2004, 2005, around the same time when he was going AWOL. So naturally, everyone would have thought that you are going to be the next Jabu Mahlangu, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, my brother, everybody, because I've seen the kickoff magazine, I'm a front cover.
Yes.
So
is this the new Pule? I mean, that's what they were saying at the time.
Yeah, unfortunately, South African media, it's something sometimes when I think of the ICDs. My brother, Junior Khanye, Jabu Mahlangu, from the Pule. So I was willing to play with him in the same team.
Yeah.
As I was looking up to Uchavas.
Yeah.
So we coming from same location, same kasi, same style, obvious, because we used to dribble about the song.
Yeah.
When we play, we entertain, we score, we entertain, we bring people to the stadium, to the ground. So I didn't see as umuntu replace Jabu Mahlangu, but yes,
were you inspired by the head cut? I mean, the first time we saw you on TV, you had a tinted blonde hair, and also you were doing black flips. You were doing the same celebrations as he did.
Yeah, Tina, as I'm saying, from Elokshin, Maskula was dying in clothes.
Yeah,
and I'm a somersault. For myself, we should be something in Kabang. I can able to do things like the clapping on Kaizer Chiefs. So, but this cut is same as I end up putting cleaning club. So then to Ngshama somersault mangorile.
It was not about you following Uchabu.
No. It's something that I grew up. Mangdali Lukshin Bengala Vele, always being blonde in Togo. And I'm a somersault in Kuling Karateka. Yeah, so be so sharp from a location. Yeah, so and then Kulung much I want fit. Yeah.
Right, do you feel as if though, and I suppose this is a rhetorical question, that you were promising to be, did you turn out to be what you were supposed to be in the first place? What happened to your career? Because we know you as at Kaizer Chiefs at under 20 Bafana, one cap at Bafana, and then we don't know what happened to you.
Yeah, my brother, first thanks for the opportunity Kaizer Chiefs has given to me, the opportunity, because Mumuntu namhlanje opportunity that because there's a say only good has been given a chance, a platform. So my brother Nami, I believe nyanga ropa bante South Africa, nyanga Europe can. Because this into Bezenzeka fast. First season I won Discover of the Kaizer Chiefs.
I remember,
I won Rookie of the Year, which is a young player of the season now. I won couple of men of the matches, I think about 10 in first season. So it's into Bezenzeka fast represent under 20, under 23 national team, get one call up Kosafa, Mauritius under Bafana. So my brother, I feel is into Bezenzeka fast and in the ground language corner. Years with this into Spopani fast, Moban sentences into even cooling Azaz.
Was there any guidance though? Like, would you say that you were protected by Chiefs, you were protected by Family Yako, to make sure you remain grounded? And also talk about the money. the first time you saw imali enkulu ngoba uJabu speaks freely about that ukuthi all of a sudden unemali eningi. How did that change you as well?
My brother ngikhulele emkhukhwini. Yeah, like I'm saying, izinto eziningi ngikhule ngazazi. We don't have to run away from there. Yeah, obviously ngaphandle ka dende. Yeah, meet a new environment. Yeah, but as of me njengoba ngishilo, I'm writing my book, bro. The book is a truth behind it. Ingwate phuma manje ngo end of latest it should be first or second week July. So le ncwadi ikhuluma ngayo lento le whereby I'm talking Emmanuel ifundisa umuntu omdala umntana omncane. Whereby ngikhuluma ngokuthi ngayi lifestyle definitely ngikhule nge-lifestyle kungukuthi ngikhulisa i-both parents.
Sure.
And ngikhulele emkhukhini ngithe mangifika lapha sengihlala ngi-1 in the townhouse waqala nga-off ramp mfethu iqiniso lelo. And I wouldn't point any finger to anyone. So
I suppose these are things that you also touch on your book as well.
Yeah, truly speaking izinto engikhuluma zi-deep kakhulu ngoba lapha ngiyaspecify my brother truly speaking but njengoba ngisho nawe ngikutshela ivar ukuthi obviously ngingadistepeka kumele ngikhuluma iqiniso mara lapha kule ncwadi ngikhuluma ke freely ngendlela ukuthi i-deep kakhulu yabona. Yeah, that's why I've spoken about the book. I'm not shy to say I'm writing a book by ingwenye bhala incwadi. This is a Faith Sithole is writing my book. The guy currently is in Russia, Moscow. So ngikhuluma ngayo lento le lifestyle.
I mean, good luck on that. Two things for me. One, time yakho yaboda. You lost your father, and obviously that probably had a huge impact on you. What happened to you spiritually? Now I see you are a religious person. Asikhulume ngobaba kuqala ukuthi kwenzakalani a little bit, and then we touch on what religion, as we see you now clad in ZCC regalia, what religion did to you.
My brother mawulimele moyeni body follow. Imagine mawulimele umuno wenyawo umuno ukapeke or ukhutshwe umuno uphuma izipho the whole body is ubuhlungu. So my brother benge ngikhona ukudlala ibhola ngale body boma 2000 ngoba ithama lami ngebirthday yami ngo 2018 2011 nge-18 June bengibeka ubaba. So man my father was killed akashonelanga bambulala yabona bekuyintando kaKreste but bambulala. Family friend they were involved, couple of people, many people they were involved.
Were there any arrests that were made?
Abakhona ama arrest whereby kule family friend leona le family member iyabaleka till now. But ikhona abafana bayibaboshwa bayi2 one bamshanga 52 years one bamshanga 48 years. Iyangithasha kakhulu mapha.
I'm very sorry to hear that. And also of course it's what led you to the path that you are on now. What happened to you when you found God?
My brother, for me, angenzela abantu njengoba ngifakele kepisi nale. It was a calling. ZCC ngincede kakhulu because ngene ZCC nga understand isizwe bakhuluma ngale sonto kabi. Angenzela ukuthi uJunior Khanye abuyele ebholweni orayenzeni. It was a calling bebhekane nami. Bengafuni explanation to anyone. I mean this sonto leli mfethu angifuni angisho ukuthi angilazi kakhulu. But selingincede kakhulu ngenela ngicethe ukuwa ngemoto ngishanga injury. Engaphuli yabona. Ukuwa ngemoto I thought there's something whereby lenyawo bemele balisikela ka left because bengihlele endlini 3 months ngine injury ngaphuli ngihamba ama doctors bathi ababoni nix. Unfortunately fortunate enough kwavela enye Grootman ivela from Fosorus. His name is Abel Taung. You understand? Abel Taung and the guy makangibiza athi Junior Khanye mfana kithi we want you uNkulunkulu kubizile and if your friend uyangibuza ukuthi usazodlala ibhola na ngithe mangiqhazela athi you no longer gonna play football wena kahle simele uthandazisa amalanga uphila. So kunabantu ababa prophet mfethu sometimes ubadelela yabona le kanti yangwenya mangitshela it was a calling. So the calling it was too loud ngalelo langa in 2 days nga end up anamsengisesontweni ngasizeka because ngiyaxolisa babalela sonto lingisizile I cannot reveal it exactly that church ngisize kakhulu because I'm living a clean life today and ngikwazi ukutshela abantu ukukhulu bakaNkulunkulu.
Absolutely man, that's great stuff. Of course as we wrap up our conversation, let's touch on the fact that you still think that you can still play football. Kunabantu abakubukayo and they look at you and they say, no, there's nothing that he can do. Let's talk about that. Do you still have any intentions of continuing with it?
My brother, people banam opinion.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ bambulele bas good to Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ himself, they kill him because of his Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Remember, if we are Enzo, you will run out of ideas. So, Junior Khanye or Christian ancestors got Junior Khanye. So, if Lavantu Laba conclude,
yeah.
So, my person to Christ, who I am.
Sure.
My brother, look, me now, it's in the soul, my brother.
How old are you now? And are you in a good enough condition to be able to play professional football?
My brother, I'm not scared. People will give me nature.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm still playing regularly, week in and week out.
Sure.
And as an issue, people respond very well. I'm going to Swaziland now in June. I'm going to play. I'm called by good things to entertain. There's legend. Abula Kilikhwati. Abutule Sizembuyana. I'm not a legend, but I'm there as I'm 33, turning 34 this month.
Yeah.
18 June. But truly speaking, my body is responding well. I'm sleeping early. I'm not doing it for people.
Sure.
Remember, indlela sengithathile, indlela esizimpilo yami. Yeah, so ukudlala my brother, I'm still gonna play. I believe in professional. I can even represent both 3 big teams in South Africa, even abroad. I believe ngale talent enginalo ngoba mina
that you can still play for Chiefs in Paris. That's quite bold. Chiefs, Paris, and Sundowns. You believe Ugutu, and are you still in that level that you can be able to play for them?
My brother, I can, because in modern players they play with energy.
Sure.
Yeah, without I'm not saying yes, but pure marindlela zo pure as fun.
Sure.
Nabanye the most truly speaking akunyatelela badlala energy, less thinking.
Sure.
So mina working hard ukukhumbula kusitalent ukusebenza kanzima.
Sure.
Ukusebenza kanzima uyazenzela. So I still believe that I can compete with the likes of I'm a player which is Pirates and Sundowns. I'm not scared, my brother. I'm so.
Awucabanga ukuthi mhlambe bazokusaba to be associated with you because of your past year?
My brother, listen to me. Thanks God I'm still alive. I've lived with the likes of Emmanuel Scarango, they were my friend.
Sure.
Give Continental the Rime.
Sure.
Umuntu ongijajayo my brother ukuthi uzosaba ukuba nami. Akunamuntu ongifundisa utshwala. Akunamuntu ongifundisa utshwala.
Sure.
Ma run away from me, kusho ukuthi kahle usukunga yourself awuzazi ubani.
Sure.
Mean I don't blame anyone and I don't blame myself either. So my brother, I believe in this card.
Yeah.
So umuntu ozosaba ukuba nami iqiniso the question ebuzayo because abantu abaningi mamele let's say ama-team amaningi ukuze sihlale mhlambe nami ngabi ne-team is because of the past.
Sure.
But my brother, I'm telling you the original truth ukuthi I can still play, been given a platform, and I believe I'll get it. Nice. I believe, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we wish you the best of luck, and thank you very much for speaking to us. That was Junior Khanye. We're in his hometown. We're talking about his career. He has a book coming out, and of course, it's going to be a fascinating book. There are things that he could not reveal to us because he has a book coming out. So keep an eye on him. First and foremost, he will be in Swaziland playing part of the Legends and Veterans tournament on the 8th of June. But of course, we wish him the best of luck in his career, and hopefully, we'll be able to see you in the Absa Premiership very soon.
Thanks, my brother. I really appreciate. Thanks to Massive Gakul Guinea. I really appreciate Gakul. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.